Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Today I'm here to tell you all about the 2017 Keystone Sprinter 252 rear living fifth wheel. This is a great shorter fifth wheel, nice and open when we go inside, and it's lightweight at under 8,000 pounds. Let's go ahead and start up front here, make our way back, and then head on in. Gorgeous front cap on here. They have updated the graphics. This model has some of the changes you'll see on 2018. They've gone with a new color scheme, which you'll see as we go around too. So as I mentioned, updated graphics, much better color on there. Now they did still keep the same front cap design where they cut this back nice and far, which is very nice. That way it'll help you with tighter maneuvering as you're turning the truck. You won't blow out your back window. Let's go ahead and take a look underneath here. You'll notice right here it is very clean storage there in the front. Plenty of room here. Off to the side is where your battery box will be. Of course, we currently have the booster pack hooked up to give it power. But then right back here you will notice the battery disconnect. That's nice too. So that way you can just reach over there, go ahead and turn that instead of having to constantly take apart the box to remove the posts on the battery. Right underneath here is a spare tire. Great spot for it, nice and convenient, very easy to access. A lot of times on fifth wheels, they're tucked way underneath. It's hard to get to. Not on the Sprinter. You know, hopefully you never have to get to it, but when you do, you want it to be easy, so right there it is. 4-point auto level on this coach. That's awesome too. If you're not familiar with auto level, this is electric auto level by the way, but it has a control on the other side. We'll see that when we go to the off-door side. You just push a button, the coach will go ahead and level itself out. That really brings down the time of setting up and tearing down your coach. You know, it's just one person operation. You literally have to touch a button. And it also has memory on there. So when you're done camping, same thing. Hit that auto level button again. The coach will go back to where you dropped it off at, so you can just back your pickup right in, hook up, and take off. Let's take a look at our storage here. So a couple great things about this. One, it is slam latch, and it works very well. You know, sometimes they have slam latch baggage doors and they just don't shut when they're supposed to. Not the case on Sprinter. It works every time. Nice heavy duty door. Also, you'll see that they have magnets, so that's a nice improvement. Instead of having any kind of clips, just go ahead and push it up and it'll stay there for you. Good size storage for a mid profile. You can see that right in there. You'll notice the aluminum studs running through there, your aluminum structure, which is great. A light in here as well so you can see at night, and you see right there our TV connection. So if you do want an outside TV, you can go ahead and hook it up there. Power awning on this coach, nice large power awning. You can see it does go over the door, which is great. Once again, touch a button, that rolls out, same thing to go back in. We also have speakers built into the heads of the awning, so that way when your awning is rolled out, the music plays down on your campsite instead of blasting out at your neighbors. Large LED light strip all the way there too, so again, makes it easier to set up. You don't have to get there up there and hang up your Christmas lights or anything like that. An electrical outlet right here, so if you want to plug something in, this is a great place. I love that they do this because it's underneath the awning. You can set up a table right here if you want to have like a buffet and you need to plug in a crock pot or something. You can go ahead and easily do so there. If you take a look at the rims, they are aluminum alloy rims, which not only look really nice, but also it's less chance for any kind of rust or corrosion. Then on the outside of the tires there, you will see that little yellow plate. That's the correct track alignment system. It's been shown over time that your axles will become misaligned. It's normally a very extensive and expensive process to have to realign those. Not the case with the correct track alignment system. Bring it in to a shop here. We can make a couple tweaks and get those lined back up for you. Then right here, getting into the coach, you have 3 aluminum steps. The thing I like about aluminum, it's not going to rust out on you. You also have the rubber strips there, which help for grip, especially in conjunction with your foldable easy grab handle here. That does make it very easy to get in and out of the coach. They have gone to a one-key system on the Sprinter, which is really cool. So it's a special key to get into the coach. Same thing with your pass-through storage area there. It's all one key, so you don't have to worry about you know, having a master key where someone's going to get in. It's not the case on the Sprinter. It is specific to the actual unit that you have. This is kind of neat too. The badge now, it actually lights up, which is pretty cool. When you turn on your awning light, this lights up too. Just gives that other nice little effect at night. One other thing I'd like to talk about on Sprinter is construction. What they do is inside these walls here, they actually have Astrofoil insulation. That's a huge deal. The reason is they've actually tested these units. They've tested them from 0 degrees to 100 degrees, and it has shown that at 0 degrees it will not freeze. As long as you have the furnace running, it is a completely enclosed and heated underbelly in there, and you don't have to worry about any freezing of the water lines or tanks or anything like that, again, as long as the furnace is running. So you come around to the back side, right over here is the rear mounted ladder. So that way if you have to get up onto the roof for any kind of maintenance, maybe you need to get up there, brush some stuff off when you're done camping, or you just want to get snow off your roof in the winter, whatever it may be, you can easily go ahead and climb right up there. You don't have to bring a ladder with you while camping. Up top there, you will notice that little box there. What that is a prep for a backup camera. So if you do want backup camera, it is much easier to have that installed. All right, let's head around to the off-door side. We'll take a look at your connections, and then we'll head on in. On the off-door side, you'll see right here they have a docking station, which really makes everything nice and convenient for hooking up. Right here you have your outside shower, black tank flush there, satellite and cable hookup. And then right over here is your water connection. You'll see that you can just go ahead and flip this, and then that will go between filling the tank or your city connection. Then this, of course, is the opposite side of our pass-through storage there. And then as we move up a little bit more, right here you have your 2 30-pound propane tanks. Of course, the switchover is right in front, makes it nice and convenient. As I mentioned, auto level on this coach, it's in this door right here. You can see right there's the auto level button. Now mind you, if you do want to move the jacks manually, you can absolutely do that as well. But the auto level feature is definitely a huge bonus. All right, that pretty much wraps it up for the outside. Let's go take a look at the inside. Welcome to the inside of the 2017 Keystone Sprinter 252 rear living fifth wheel. This particular model is in the Ashford interior. Let's go ahead and start off right over here. So nice wide door. One of the things I like about this, as soon as you walk in, you see all the floor space you have right here. So you have plenty of room for a nice mat there. That way you have a spot for people to kick their shoes off. Don't have to worry about getting dirty, which is really nice. Remote right here, this is a cool system too. So this is, you have a little hanger there. Of course, you'd take it out of the bag. But what this is what they call the Camp Easy system. You can see right there, you have some controls. You control your awning on there, your leveling, your light for outside underneath the awning, and your slide as well. So this way you can take it outside, go ahead and open up your slide, open up the awning, make sure you're not going to hit anything. Just a pretty neat system right there, makes it nice and convenient. The rest of your controls are right here up top. You can see that there, all of your tank levels, water heater controls there. You'll see it does run off of both gas and electric, DSI water heater, which is nice. Slide out awning controls there too. And then you have access to storage right here. You have 3 different access points to this storage, which is great. Very large storage area with the shelf built in. Then right underneath your kitchen countertop, you can see you have some extra pull-out pantry space right here, which is pretty neat, and a large drawer here as well. Now along the back of the camper, this is a rear living, so right here you have 2 swivel rockers, nice and comfortable there as well. You can see you have an end table right in between, so if you need to set any drinks or anything there, you can. And behind both of the rockers are electrical outlets, so if you have to plug in a laptop or tablet, cell phone, you can go ahead and easily do so. And then right in the very back, you have this gorgeous large rear picture window, so you can go ahead, turn those chairs around, look right out that window, and if you are backed up to a beautiful view, you can certainly enjoy it right there. Otherwise, of course, it still lets in a ton of natural light. At nighttime, you see you have some LED lights here, LED lights throughout the coach actually, which are great, especially if you don't have shore power, because that way, not only are LED lights nice and bright and they don't put out near as much heat, but they use a fraction of the power. So if you are running off batteries, you will have more life when you have LED lights. Then right up here, you'll see good storage. It is strut supported, so one-hand operation, very easy to access that. Nice decorative glass. They have changed that too. Rather than like the cracked look they had, they went to this look, which I like a lot better. Now as we make our way into the super slide here, you will notice your tri-fold sofa. Tri-folds are great. Not only is this a comfortable place to sit, great for conversation, but also this turns into a very comfortable bed. So if you do have additional guests, go ahead and fold this out. You can see it actually uses the cushion from the couch itself, and so that way you don't have a big bar in your back, anything like that. Also, you're not going to have an air mattress that will deflate on you in the middle of the night. Bank of LED lights all the way across the top. Again, big windows. You see you have this little wall sconce right here too. That's also LED, which is nice. A lot of manufacturers use halogen and stuff like that, so that's a big bonus there. Large dinette here, plenty big for 4 people to sit at, which is great. And what they've done for storage, they made it very easy to get into. You can take this back off, Velcro's on. You'll see they have a loop right here, so you just pull the loop up, and you can see right there, excellent storage, very easy, as I mentioned, to get into. Also, the big advantage of the dinette, of course, over freestanding table and chairs, is that you have storage underneath, and this drops down into a bed for additional sleeping space. So what you would do is you remove these 2 legs right here. They pull out of this flange on the floor. There's another flange on the table, so you go ahead and remove both those legs. The table then sits along these rails right here. You can take these back cushions, put them on top, and that's what creates essentially that sleeping space. Now right over here is our entertainment center. You can see the TV here. This is on a swing arm mount, so if you want to go ahead and move this around, whether you move it to the dinette or the kitchen, whatever you want, you can go ahead and do that. Sound bar here underneath as well for great sound quality. And as I mentioned, this is Bluetooth capable, so you can go ahead and hook up, a cell phone or tablet to this and control it wirelessly. Additional storage right up top here, which is nice. And the other cool thing I like is they gave you enough room here for components. So if you want a DVD player or gaming system, you can put it right in here. There's actually a hole here, so that way you can run the cables up and into the TV. And then underneath there you see excellent additional storage. Moving over to the kitchen, one of my favorite parts about the 252 is this right here. So you have huge pantry space, and they fully utilized it. Normally, things that are way up high right here are very hard to reach, but because of where they located it, you can actually step right here on your steps going up into the bedroom, and it makes this very accessible pantry storage right up here. So that way you can get to this whole area nice and easily, and then same thing, of course, right down here. Also, you have the additional storage right there above your fridge and freezer, and once again, that is on struts, so it's one-hand operation. As I mentioned though, fridge, freezer, Dometic stainless steel panels. You can take a look there, 8 cubic foot, great space in there. Of course, you have a cutout here for some taller items, so if you have half gallon of milk, orange juice, something like that you want to put in there, you can do that. This unit does run off of both propane and electric, also has automatic switchover on there, and you'll see the thermostat adjustment is right on the outside, so you can quickly and easily adjust that. Moving further over into the kitchen, right here is your stainless steel microwave as well as a stainless steel hood with a light and a fan. The weight of the unit is right there. You can see the unit weighs 7,900 pounds. Your pin weight, which will be the payload in your pickup truck, will be 1,465. Then over here, as I mentioned earlier, these are the other 2 access points to this large storage area right there. More pantry space, which is great. One of the other huge changes Sprinter has done this year is they've gone to solid surface countertops. These are absolutely gorgeous. I love the color that they've used. And underneath, you'll see you have this accent light. So you can go ahead and turn that on. Gives it a really cool look, especially at night. Also, they have a very large single bowl stainless steel undermount sink. I really like this sink. It's almost 0 radius here in the corners, which means the whole bottom of that sink is usable. Most of the time in the sinks, they have huge radius, so you go to set a cup down on it and it has to slide to the center, tips over. Not the case here, so I like that they did that. Then they also have this nice industrial looking high-rise faucet. Of course, light in the kitchen, both LED light, big window there as well. And then if you look underneath here, you can see you do have enough space right there for a trash can. Your cooktop, they went with the upgraded grill on top here, gives it a very hardy look, nice and sturdy as well. 3-burner cooktop, front one is high output, and then you have the oven underneath for baking. Then lastly, right over here, you have a drop down little tray right there for sponge or soap or whatever you want to put in there, and 2 additional full extension ball bearing drawers. You have a place for your silverware and larger utensils like serving spoons and spatulas. Last thing I want to point out before we head up the stairs, this unit you will notice has ducted heat running through, also ducted AC up on the ceiling, and take a look at this big beautiful skylight here. Huge skylight, which is great. That also lets in a ton of natural light during the day. And lastly, right back here is a max air fan. So if you're not a huge fan of AC, if you like to have some natural air coming through here, you can open up a couple windows, turn that max air fan on, and you will get a great cross breeze coming through. But all right, folks, that wraps it up for the this area down here. Let's head up the steps. We'll go take a look at the bathroom and bedroom. So as we come up the stairs in the 252, you'll see how it's a nice wide open floor plan here. I really like the fact that they did that. Let's go ahead and go into the part of the half bath right over here. You'll see right down on the floor you have your foot flush lever toilet, great leg room all the way around, some robe hooks up along the wall, LED light of course, and then you also have a ceiling fan. Then right over here is the shower. I like the shower, neo-angle shower here with the curved doors. The doors do stay in the track even when closed, which is nice. That way when you open the shower doors, all the water will go ahead and stay right down in the shower pan. You can see a hand wand, some shelving there, big skylight up top too, lets in a lot of natural light during the day and gives you additional headroom. Then right over here is our mirrored medicine cabinet, storage behind that, electrical outlet of course to plug anything in, great countertop right here, nice large countertop, your upgraded stainless steel bowl as well. The other thing I like is because the countertop comes out a ways, you know, one of the big problems is brushing your teeth and you know you go to try to do it and you're hitting the medicine cabinet. It's not an issue here because you do have that big countertop space. Then right underneath, we'll open that up, you can see you have good storage down there as well. Now, as far as closing the bathroom off, there is a door right at the top of the steps you can close off. Then you have the accordion style door right here. This, of course, will go across and close this area off. So if you want to completely separate the bathroom, you can go ahead and do that. That way you have that added privacy. We'll go ahead and open this up. You'll see a large wardrobe, great hanging space there, which is nice. Couple drawers right here underneath. Go ahead and open those up for you so you can get an idea of the size. They are very large, very usable drawers. Now as we make our way over a little bit further, right here are your connections for TV. So if you do want to have a TV in the bedroom, that's not a problem. Go ahead and mount it, hook it up right there. We can watch a show before bed. Windows on either side of the bed for great cross ventilation. You have a vent up here as well, little fan in there. So again, if you want that cross breeze, you can go ahead and turn that on. Let's take a look at both sides of the bed. You'll see that you do have mirrored wardrobes there. It's kind of cool. They're on an angle, which is really nice. You can actually stand at the foot of the bed and be able to see yourself when you're getting dressed in the morning. So they are very usable. That way you're not, you know, stuffed over here on the side of the bed trying to see. But hanging wardrobe space in there as well on both sides. Underneath you see a cubby hole. There's also electrical outlets at the base on both sides too, which is great not only for charging cell phones, but also if you have a CPAP machine, you have plenty of space where you can hook it up. A couple of LED lights here, so in case you want to do some night reading, you can. Storage all the way across the top there. Queen size bed right here in the center, and this does have storage underneath. Nice and easy to access. You'll see it is strut supported, but very large storage there. And again, I love the fact it's easy to get to. But all right, folks, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Again, this is a 2017 Keystone Sprinter 252 rear living floor plan. This is a really great floor plan. If you're looking for a fifth wheel, it's a little bit lighter, you know, not quite as heavy. Maybe you have a larger half ton and you know you want a fifth wheel to tow. This may be a good option for your truck. I like the fact it is nice and wide open. You have good kitchen countertop space. You have great pantry storage area. You know, and again, it's nice and open in here because they went ahead and opened that bathroom up. The changes in here are phenomenal. It's definitely something you want to come take a look at. If you are interested and you'd like price and availability, you can either give myself, Ian Baker, a call here at American RV, or you can always take a look at our website, which is AmericanRV.com, for the most up-to-date information. Also, if you enjoyed this tour, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you'll be one of the first to see the latest and greatest from us here at American RV. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.